All right, we are live. Good evening, everyone, and welcome. Bonsoir tout le monde et bienvenue. This is Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Juliet Zulu, opening the Amateur Radio Exchange Group for Wednesday, February 11th, 2026. My name is Chuck, and my station is located in Hamilton, Ontario, at the western tip of Lake Ontario. And we meet here every Wednesday from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Time here on 146.430 megahertz. And since this is a simplex net, not everyone will be able to hear everyone else. So I also live stream this net on YouTube so people who tune in will be able to hear stations that they can't hear on their radio, hear how they sound on the air, see their signal strength, as well as see my station layout. Just type my call into the YouTube search box, VA3CJZ, and click on the live button and you can find us there. Or if you want to type in tonight's title, it is AREG Week 1691. And I'd like to congratulate all the newly licensed amateurs and welcome you to the hobby, as well as amateurs returning after an absence from the hobby. Welcome back. I'd like to ask everyone to please leave a 1-second delay between transmissions to allow others to break in. With that, are there any time-sensitive, portables, one-and-done, or mobile and or priority traffic stations? Please come now.
Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Romeo Foxtrot 4, good evening, Chuck.
Okay, that was a little bit choppy for me, right down to my squelch level. I think that's Vern, VA3 Charlie Romeo Foxtrot. Vern, is that you?
Good evening, Chuck, and everybody on the net. How am I now?
Okay, I'm having trouble hearing you. Come on in. Give me some more audio.
Yeah, no problem, Chuck. I'm not at my usual location. I'm down closer to Dundas here on Main Street. So there might be some obstacles between us. So I'm just going to take a step out. Hopefully you will be able to copy me. Back to you, my friend.
He's not in his usual location. He's closer to Dundas, but he's on the move. So perhaps in the next little while you'll be able to copy him a little bit better. That's a good Chuck. VA3 IMW standing by.
Thanks for the relay, Mac.
All right, and thank you for the relay, Mac. I'm also having trouble with my earbuds for some reason, and I think that was part of the problem as well. They've been acting up the last couple of weeks. So, with that, we'll go without any earbuds. Hopefully the stream will continue to have good quality audio. And so, Vern, I've got you in the log. Thank you so much for checking in. I bet you can't wait to get out of Dodge.
I literally cannot wait to get out of Dodge, and it was funny because on Chris's net, for some reason, I gave my call sign as Charlie Rodeo Fox. What the heck?
Oh, yeah, lots of rodeos down there. Yeah, horse country where it's warm year-round, mostly. Except, though, I know in the winter it is cold. I remember going through Texas in November, just before the, was it Thanksgiving? Yeah, November Thanksgiving is in the U.S., and, man, I had to sleep outdoors in inside a cab of a truck with no heat, and it got down to single digits over during the night. Same thing goes all the way through to California. Even California at night in the winter is very cold.
Yeah, Yeah, Chuck, no question about that. It can get cold. When I'm in Arizona and I go for my morning walk, I usually have to wear a hoodie till things warm up and the sun comes out. But yeah, at night it can get cool. And I mean, where we are, it is the Sonoran Desert. So yeah, the desert's warm during the day, but can cool off significantly at night in the winter months. Chuck, I won't hold you up. Hope you've got a better copy on me now. I am standing on the steps of the Village Theater in Waterdown, which is about, I'm going to say, 20 feet above street level.
All right. Right at eye level with the traffic lights. Okay, Vern, I do have a better copy on you. Thank you so much for checking in. Have a great rest of the evening. Enjoy your walk.
Thank you, Chuck. And once again, Mac, thank you for the relay.
All right. Let's see if there are any other time-sensitive or portables that would like to check in. Please come now. All right, let's open it up then to anyone and everyone with a valid license. This is VA3 CJZ Chuck in Hamilton with the AREG net. Please come now.
VA3 Bravo Kilowatt.
Okay, VE3 Bravo Kilowatt. Rick, come on in.
Yeah, how you doing, Chuck? Yeah, I wanted to have you meet out on Monday, and yeah, I'm all ready for tomorrow. On Monday, just wasn't feeling that good. Lousy sleep. I had lots of people ask me if how I was, but so that was good. Anyway, I thought I'd check in early with you and see what happened. If you had many contacts or anything like that. Over.
Yeah, Rick, funny you should ask there. Sorry, I forgot to get back to you with an email. It was a good hour. It was slow. I only got 6 check-ins on Monday, and I had Mark, RYI, and Paul, CSY, keep me company for the better part of the second half hour. So it made the hour go by fairly quickly there. So I was on 7102 because I was asked to go up or down for LBI, but funny, Larry never showed up. So, or I couldn't hear him, one of the two. Anyways, yep, that's it, Rick. Only 6 check-ins.
Oh, well, that's the way it goes. Yeah, Larry hasn't checked in for the last couple of weeks, and we've been moving out frequency for him. Yeah, anyway, audio report. Excellent audio. No noise in the background. You had a noise in the background before. I could detect it. It was very faint. But with the new radio, no noise at all. Sounds really good there. Chuck, over.
Breaker, can we come on over?
Breaker, just stand by one. Thank you for that, Rick. I do appreciate it. Yeah, I'm really happy with this new radio. And so, do you have anything else?
Nope, we'll be doing the net tomorrow at 3 o'clock. And everything looks like it's set up to go for that. So, we'll be looking forward to that if you're going to YouTube it. I haven't got on YouTube yet. I had to reboot the computer. Don't know why. I put a new hard drive in it. I had trouble with this computer, the one on my ham table, the one I rely on for contests. Anyway, that's all I got there. Thanks for being there, Chuck, and thanks for Monday. BA3CJZ from V3PCAN. Who was the smart cracker?
I believe that would be VE3 Papa Delta Lima. Come on in, Breaker.
Echo 3, Papa Delta Lima here.
Yeah, perfect double. Nobody won.
All right, go ahead, Paul. Come on in.
And everybody else in there. Throwing a bean in the pot there, Mr. Chuckles. The new radio sounds good.
All right, Paul. Thank you very much for your check-in and the compliment. Much appreciated.
Yeah, really nice audio on that. Sounds like you're sitting right here.
Ah, very good, very good. Well, it is a new microphone too, so I'm not using the handheld. I usually have better luck with the handheld microphone on HF than I do with this microphone, the studio mic. So, but the studio mic works great on VHF, UHF.
Yeah, very good, sir. Alrighty. Well, I haven't checked in for a while. I've been being a slacker and missing it, so figured I better throw a bean in this week here. So, thanks for picking me up, sir.
Hey, Chuck, did you ever get that 40-meter problem sorted out?
With the studio mic, yeah, no, I'm still struggling to make adjustments, but I did notice that I was thinking maybe my RF choke. I remember last year it got filled up with water and was causing all kinds of havoc. So I went out there yesterday. I removed it, took it out of line, and I had another one come in the mail, an LDG 1-to-1 Unknown RF choke. And so I'm going to wait. Tomorrow I'm getting some, what is it, Gorilla rubber spray. And I'm going to spray the whole thing so that it's completely waterproof, sealed. Then I'm going to go put it in line, see how that goes.
Oh, well, good luck for that. Yeah, well, it sounds more like RF in the shack, but I used to have a problem with 80 meters only. 80 meters RF everywhere. And once I bought a new power supply, that problem went away. So you never know what it's going to be.
Oh, wow, eh? Yeah. I seem to be okay on 20, and that's the only two bands that I've really checked. So, yeah, still playing around, still learning the radio. There's things that I don't know how to do yet. So, yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Live and learn. Part of the hobby. Okay, good luck with that. V3, VK.
All right, Rick. Anytime you need a hand, just give me a shout. And Mr. PDL, what's new with you?
Not too much, brother. Just kicking around, doing my thing.
All right, that's good then. Good to hear. All right, well, say hello to the missus for me, and thanks for checking in, buddy.
Alrighty, thanks for picking me up, Chuck. And I might be in and out here. I got some company, a brother over, but he's into the radio stuff anyway, so I might throw the odd comment in. Not that I'm known for that or anything.
Yeah, oh no, not at all. All right, Paul, we'll let you go. I think I hear another station, a weak station in the nation there trying to get in. So thanks again. That other station trying to break in, go ahead.
Vern's stealing my gig here. He set up, Chuck.
Oh, okay. Yeah, very good. All right, then. So that clears my list. Let's see who else is out there. I want to say hi to Bill, VE3IUK, that's checked in on the YouTube stream, as well as Wade, VA3NCA, and Droner Wayne, VA3FMB, and Guy, VB3GUY. Good evening, Guy, and all on the stream. For those of you just joining us, I do stream the net on YouTube, so if you want to be able to hear all the stations that I hear, Just put in my call in the YouTube search and you can follow along there. So with that, let's see who else is out there would like to check into the AREG net. Please come now.
3 BMW.
VA3IMW, I think you've already got me on the log. The man on the mountain relays are us.
VA3NCA.
All right, so I got B and W, then I got another station I couldn't make out the call, and then I got IMW and November Charlie Alpha. Who is that number 2 station? Yeah, somebody is interfering with your signal there. Try it one more time.
That's Bill. Are you okay?
All right, well, if it's Bill IUK, then we'll pick him up. So let's take in Bill, VE3, Bring Naked Women. Come on in, Bill. How are you?
Good evening, Chuck and who all. Also on net, yeah, I thought I'd throw up, as you said, bee in the pot. My little project this week, I got a device from Cogeco called a mesh network. So I'm in the process of hooking that up. So I can get more signal out here in the cave for the shack. I don't know if it'll even work any better than what I have now, but we'll see. It was free, so I'll take anything that's free. And other than that, just my little buddy here. We out here doing our thing. I don't know if I'll be around later because I'll be putting him to bed soon. So I'll just jump in and say hi. VE3 BMW.
Okay, Bill. Yeah, I can't wait to hear how you make out with that. I think you said it was a mesh network. Is that right?
Well, yeah, I got the regular Cogeco box modem, and it's got 2.4 and 5 gig output, of course. And this one here says, what it was, I phoned them Monday, started bitching about the prices so they can give you a better deal. They did. And they said, well, I'll send you this box, too. Okay, I'll take free stuff, especially if it's RF related, too. So this one here is supposed to extend your Wi-Fi. I didn't want to tell her already. I have already done that, because what I've done was I ran a twisted pair, or actually more twisted pair, that Cat5 to the back to the secondary router, bridged that router, so basically it turns into a hotspot and or access point, and so now I get like full signal into the shack in the back here. So I don't really need this thing, but hey, free's free, so I think I'll give it a shot.
Oh yeah, for sure. Okay, I actually went out and bought a TP Link Wi-Fi extender, and you just plug it into 110. It's got a couple of rabbit ears there on there, and it extends the Wi-Fi. So I've had that for, couple 2-3 years now, and it works great because down here in the basement, I don't always get the strongest signal from the modem upstairs, right?
Yeah, it helps. I pick up. I'm actually building something for our camping too, as well, because I use my cell phone for a hotspot, and it's pretty good for just around the area. But I picked up, I think it was a TP as well. Got it around here somewhere. And what it is, I turn that into a hotspot. So basically, it wirelessly connects to my phone. Then I can rebroadcast that back out through the router, which is like 4 or 5 antennas or something like silly like that on it. So I get better range over it and upgrade the antennas to get a higher gain. So we'll see how that works. Before I just get maybe 150 feet, 200 feet with the cell as a hotspot. So if I connect the cell to the router and put the router up high, then I might get a better range. It's all about playing around and experimenting.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And if you can get things working on a minimal budget, then hey, you're ahead. So, all right. Well, good luck with trying out the new box there, and and let us know how you make out. So, but for now, thanks again for checking in, Bill, and always a pleasure. And be sure to tell the little guy there that all the hamies, I want to say good night. All right, so with that, let's bring in Bill, VE3IUK. Bill, you there?
Yeah, could someone trace this transmission and tell me where I am? I'm just kidding. Good evening to everyone. Not too much going on. As I was saying last night on the local net, we did surpass the 2,000 mark. I think I have 2019 parks confirmed. I think usually it doesn't work by tomorrow morning, or a few more. So we're moving quite along. Got into Barbados today on 15, and I think I got New Mexico on 17 meters. Don't move too out to the west as I'd like to. It would be fun to be able to get more out there, but maybe we can see what we can do this summer with the antenna to tweak it. I don't know. It's I don't want to be too overt with it, so we have to just do what we can do. But anyways, today, fun day for POTA. Band conditions weren't that great, but still got 31 parks, so it was
All right, very good, Bill. I think maybe somebody might be doing some FT8 close to me. But anyhow, I got most of that transmission there, Bill. Thank you so much for checking in. And once again, congratulations on breaking the 2,000 mark for parks. Way to go. Anything else, Bill?
No, that's it. Just been listening along. Thanks for doing the net, Chuck.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I forgot. The guys also go on to 146.490 at night, so I may be getting some interference from that, but who knows. Anyways, with that, let's bring in Mac, VA3IMW.
Good evening, Chuck, and everyone else. Yeah, I think I heard another station, probably one of the guys that's been checking in from across the lake that was trying to reach you. Of course, my memory doesn't retain what I heard of his call sign, and a little choppy. I think the first and second time he tried to reach you, he may have doubled with Bill. And the other Malafant that is interfering with things that's not helping things. Anyways, not a bad radio day, I guess. Had a quick chat with Larry on my way home. He had indicated that he had worked a little bit of HF today, but things were strange. So I wanted to find out for myself what that meant. And my contacts today, this evening, would be mainly on 20 meters. And the strange thing is that most of the stations I was working, I heard something of an echo, almost reminiscent of, band conditions where you've got some halo effect from, what the hell do you call it now? Anyways, you know what I mean. Aurora, that's it. So I looked up the Aurora on the space weather app, and I do see some stuff that's happening over us a little bit to the north. So there is a potential that some of the strangeness that we've been experiencing on the bands has been likely a portion of the effect of the aurora that is encroaching on us in the evening. Anyways, I think I'll just park it there for now, Chuck, and let you go ahead and pick up the rest of the guys.
Okay, Mac, sounds good. Thanks for your check-in and your help with the relays. Okay, so let's see, who is next? I'm on a different page here. Oh, there we go. Victor Alpha 3, November Charlie Alpha. Wade, come on in.
I'm VA3CGZ, VA3NCA. Sorry, I'm going to unkey. I just bumped the VFO a bit, and I think I'm a little off frequency. I'll be right back.
All right, just want to point out that I didn't forget about you. All right, bring her back.
All right, yeah. I knocked at 3KC, which probably doesn't make much of a difference, but might as well be on frequency anyway. So thanks for not forgetting about me there, Chuck. And yeah, it's been a week, but here we are halfway through. Very nice. Seems like it's warming up a touch, so that's always nice as well. Yeah, not much radio still, although I did get a little bit of fun with some radio-related kits, so that was a nice side quest for me, so that was kind of fun. Other than that, not too much else. I did try and find John. Tried to listen for him, but I have a tough time. The last time I caught him, it was because he was just across the valley from me at, what's that dog park off of York Road? The Falls. Anyways, he was close by, and so I picked him up then, but he must have a really nice vertical with a low takeoff angle, because I could hear all of the people calling him from far off, but I couldn't hear him. So, and that was another case today. It sounded like he was out not Midland. What's the place with starts with M? It's to our east. It's got the velodrome. Anyways, he was out that way, and I couldn't hear him. So maybe next time. Sounds like he's having a blast. Anyways, not much else going on, but here for the duration and looking forward to the AREG for today. Back to you there, Chuck.
Okay, very good, Wade. Good signal on you tonight. And yeah, I only got John one time. I think I forget his call now. And I think there's a Y in there. And I haven't caught him since. But as you know, I've been, I had been waiting for my radio to come back, and with a little depression, didn't want to do too much radio work until I got my new radio back. And so, with the fact that I'm learning how to use it and make the adjustments, there's a lot to that you can adjust in this radio. So it's a ton of fun. And yeah, and the weather is breaking. We're at seasonal temperatures, which is hovering anywhere from +2 to -2, which is great. Although the snow is a lot heavier now, if you got to shovel any, which I did yesterday, going out my back kitchen door to the backyard. I hadn't shoveled all winter, and I had to go out there to my antenna to remove the RF choke, and that snow was a bit heavy. But I got it cleared off.
3 YOAs.
Yeah, just a little bit of warmth and a little bit of melt, and it gets a lot heavier. I had to just clear a tiny bit at the end of my driveway after the garbage truck smashed the snowdrift there and knocked it into the way of my driveway. So it was a little bit heavy, but it was just a little bit of snow as well, so that wasn't that big of a deal. Yeah, John, I think he was doing a bit of a small mini rove today. He was out Milton Way. That was the name of the place I was trying to desperately, come up with in my head. Looks like he did at least 2 different locations today: Rattlesnake Point and Kelso. Kelso's also a good place to go mountain biking. But anyways, yeah, he's VE3YOA, Yankee Oscar Alpha, and he's been, really doing a great job going all over the place, doing lots of POTA. So I've been trying to hunt him, but can't often pull him in, but try every chance I get. Other than that, I don't have much else for this round, and I don't know if at the end of the list, but maybe it sounds like you got a good list forming already, and let's see, maybe there's more in the wings. Thanks there, Chuck, VA3NCA, back to you.
Okay, Wade, and Bill beat you to it there. Right when you started transmitting that last time, I heard Bill in there saying, "Why away?" So yeah, now I think I'll remember his call. So thanks for that. All right, yeah. Well, it's like me. I have a tough time getting around the bend of the escarpment. I think to get to like the park where Bill likes to go, close to his place there, and I always seem to have a hard time. But one of these days. Anyhow, Wade, thank you so much for checking in. And if you have anything else to add at any time, that goes for anyone, just break back in. So that clears my list. Let's see who else is out there would like to check into the weekly Amateur Radio Exchange Group. This is Chuck in Hamilton, VA3CJZ.
VE3RUB.
Echo 3 Alpha, Hotel Lima.
Okay, I heard IUB and Alpha Hotel, and I missed the last letter.
Hotel Oscar.
Okay, Foxtrot. All right, well, I must be having somebody close by that's transmitting there, so that's where I am correct. So I know it's not Jack because Jack is next, VE3RUB, Rub.
Yeah, good evening, Chuck. I don't know if conditions are a bit nasty tonight. For some reason, you're not coming as strong as you normally are. I'm not sure if weather conditions or snow across the Hilton's happening or not. I saw a bit of snow on the radar. But, yeah, noisy tonight. But I just want to check in and say good evening and make sure you got me the log there. VA3CJZ from VE3RUB, Mississauga.
All right, Jack. Yeah, I'm running only at half power at 25 watts at the moment. That's probably why. But I found that last week when I ran at full power for the whole net there, the radio was kind of getting warm because I tend to talk a lot, right? So I can go for a couple of minutes every time I key up, and a couple of minutes every time is I figured I didn't need the full power, so I just turned it down.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, okay, I was kind of wondering what happened. Maybe something happened with the antenna, or couldn't figure what was on my end, maybe. But I'm not sure if you heard the AHO, I think in Oakville there. He's quite strong to me here, and also Mac was quite strong to me. Everybody else I don't hear. I can only hear a couple people, and that's what I heard so far. But I believe the other station was trying to get in the 3AHO. I correct me if I'm wrong. But back over to you, Chuck. I'll take a listen here. VE3RUB.
Okay, very good, Jack. Yeah, you're a solid 10 over S9 there. Same signal, I think, as usual. And but you never know. It could be the weather causing changes there in the signals. Because I don't know. There has to be somebody. I don't see anybody on the scope that's transmitting close by. So they could be on a different band close by. My neighbor I know likes to do FT8, and I know when I'm on 40 meters and he's doing FT8 on 40, it just takes out my 40 meters completely.
I'll copy that. Actually, I'm on FT right now myself. Just on 20 meters, a little bit, down to 40 a little bit, but I got the moving going at the 782. But Chuck here now, so it's working fine. Just getting used to that. Switching to the regular 7300 with a few extra kilometers on it, but it's working quite well. Back to you, Chuck.
Okay, thanks, Jack, for your check-in, and you have a great rest of the night. I'll try and jump in there and say hi to you guys during the week after hours, as they say. Thanks again. All right, so let's bring in VE3 Alpha Hotel Fox, I believe. Steve, is that right?
Negative, Chuck. It's Andrew.
Oscar. Oh, Alpha Hotel Oscar. My apologies. I do have some interference coming in. I don't know from where, but it's wiping out signals that are like 10 over. So that's the first time I've ever experienced this on the net. So I do apologize. And come on back there. What's new?
Like Jack, I have a new Mark II 7300 in addition to my 7610 sitting on the desk here. Not sure why I bought it, but I resist the temptation to get rid of my old 7300 and buy the latest toy. Not the same, but enjoying the back in the
Yeah, very good, Andy. I know I also have a brand new radio. It's the Yaesu FTX1 Optima, and so I'm quite excited with that. And I do like the new 7300 Mark II. Who knows? Maybe down a few months from now, I may get a second new radio. You never never know. Depends on finances, of course, but very good. Well, good luck, and hopefully it's worth paying the extra for the new features.
Yeah, well, to be honest, I had two 7300s before, and I thought, I'm going to sell both these, and that should cover the cost of a new 7300 Mark II. So I did that, and it's fine. As I say, my main rig here at the home QTH is a 7610, which is an absolutely spectacular radio. To death. I'd like to have something a little more affordable that I can drag around and do different stuff with. Anyway, nice to check in. Nice to meet everybody tonight. We'll let you know with your next V3AHO back to VA3CJZ.
All right, Andy. Thank you so much for your check-in. I do appreciate it, and you have a great rest of the evening. Maybe I'll catch you on 490 one night. Thanks again. All right. Let's see. Does that clear my list? I have to double check here. I believe so. All right. With that, do we have any other check-ins for tonight's AREG Net? This is Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Juliet Zulu, Chuck in Hamilton.
Victor Echo 3, Lima, Bravo, India.
Victor Echo 3, Lima, Bravo, India. Larry, come on in.
Good evening, Chuck, and everybody that's on the net tonight. Just a quick check-in, just sitting back, relaxed, and listening along to the... been listening for a bit there, and thought I'd better key up and get into the net here, so... Anyways, nothing ready to report today. Like I say, I'm just kind of sitting back, relaxed.
Oh. Yeah, I was trying to move something here, and I'm knocking everything over. Oh, very good, very good. So listen, I missed you on Monday. I did what you asked and did not transmit on 7.100. I was on 102. What happened?
I heard him.
Oh, he came on? Oh, he came on?
Yep, you doubled, I think.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead again, Larry.
Sorry, I'm confused. What somebody said you heard him. I'm not sure what they're talking about.
I heard you attempt to check in with Chuck on Monday night on the net for the Hamilton Amateur Radio Club while Chuck was covering for Rick.
Oh, Monday night. Yeah, what happened? What happened Monday night? I don't know. Somebody keyed up at the same time as I did, and then something happened. I can't remember what happened here. Anyways, I didn't get back on the net, and by the time I realized what time it was, I looked at it and thought, oh, well, it's going to be finished. I don't know what time you closed it up, but it was after 9 o'clock before I finished the other little thing I had to repair.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, well, obviously, if you doubled with someone, I didn't hear you. But, well, thanks anyways for trying. But, yeah, things happen. You get busy. So I was just wondering if you had tried to come in, get in the net or not. So it's all good. All right, Larry. What's new and exciting?
Not really too much, Chuck. It's just been one of those days, so I just, like I say, sit back and relax. That's all. I'll let you carry on. Thanks, VE3LBI.
Okay, very good. I noticed my interference has stopped. Hopefully that'll be the case for the rest of the net. And so thanks, Larry, VE3LBI. That clears my list. Who else is out there would like to check in? Please come now.
Have a look at your YouTube screen there, too, Chuck, VE3LBI. Got a lot of people in there.
Yes, I'm just checking that out right as you said that, Larry. And I see Michael Snake, VA3, Mike Delta November. Welcome. And also the Rob Hill and Big Al's Rockin' Tunes. Hello from VA3 ALU. Al, long time no talk there, Al. Nice to hear you in there. And very good. All right, I'll add you to the log momentarily, gentlemen. Thank you so much. And we've got Waxis from West Sussex, south coast of the UK. Good evening and welcome. This is Chuck here in Hamilton, Ontario, and we have this net every Wednesday between 8 p.m. and 10 p.m. Eastern Time, and everyone's welcome. I also see VE3 Alpha Hotel Oscar is on the YouTube stream as well. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. And so with that, is there anyone else wishing to check into our net here before I check to see what the upcoming contests are? Please come now.
VA3 NFG Portable.
VA3 NFG Portable. Steve, come on in. How are you?
Good, Chuck. Hope everybody's doing okay. So looks like we'll be getting some positive temperatures. I think starting this Saturday, or is it Sunday? Either one doesn't really matter because I start my holidays on Sunday, and I'm off for 12 days. Okay? They gave me 12 days out of a scheduled 5-day booking, so I got some holiday bonus vacation time on that one, and a weekend off, a weekend and a half off. So. That's good. Other than that, I'm just walking away from the hospital here. Just finished visiting with Mom. They finally got her in a bed in the rehab program. The green light here. Didn't even realize it was red. Yeah, so she's starting that tomorrow morning. So they've already moved her into the new portion of the hospital, or the rehab portion of the hospital, and she's excited about that. So all is good there, Chuck. Thanks for doing the net, and we'll send it back your way. VA3, CJ's at VA3 on FG Portable.
Okay, Steve, very good. So finally got Mom settled in there. That's good to hear. Hopefully the rehab goes nicely. And did you finish up at the house?
No, sir. No. I'm still cutting. Quarter around. I'm just laying it in there, for a rough fit. I want to get it all the way done around the perimeter before I plug in the compressor and the pneumatic nailer and nail it all in. So I just want to get that done, and I'm in no rush to do it. So, I've got another couple weeks at least before there's any chance of my mom coming home from the hospital. It could be up to 3 weeks. So, but that's okay. There's just a little bit more left to do, and that's pretty much it. I'd say I'd probably have that done by this Tuesday or Wednesday. I should be finished there.
Oh, so that means next Wednesday. That's okay, Steve. I'm just kidding you there. Very good. All right. Well, thanks for your check-in. And the same thing happened to my wife there. They scheduled her off for, I forget what it was, 10 days or whatever it is. Same thing as you, similar anyways. And it was like, oh, okay, didn't even ask for that. Plus times are slow, and it's understandable, especially in the restaurant and delivery, food delivery business. They tend to slow down a little bit there, January, February. So hopefully business will pick back up once the weather gets nice. And certainly in March, we're expecting that to happen. Anyhow, Steve, thanks again. Do you have anything else?
No, sir. So your wife's 6th day is probably the vacation bonus. They give you a bonus day if you schedule 5 consecutively. That's all, Chuck. Thanks again for doing it, buddy. We'll be listening. VA3 CJZ, VA3 NFG.
All right, we have that interference back again. Let's see. Anyone else out there wishing to check into the net, please come now. All right, well, going to the contests, we currently have the ARRL School Club Roundup. So that's, I got Purdue University the other day, and there's a whole bunch of other schools doing the same. And so that'll be going on until Saturday, UTC, I think. Yeah, so right through till February 14th. And if you hear young voices on the radio, that's probably the school roundup. And so that is for, let me double check here. Yeah, CW, phone, RTTY, and digital. And that's for all bands except 60, 30, 17, and 12. There you go. All right, next we've got the YLRL YLOM contest. And that's for CW, digital, and sideband for all the bands except the WARC bands. And that's a 24-hour contest starting 0 Zulu February 13th. Well, that's Friday, so that'll be 0 Zulu February 13th to 23:59 Zulu February 14th. So that should be a good one. Then we've got a CQ Worldwide RIDI WPX contest. If you guys are into RTTY, RTTY, that's for you. And then we have the PODXS 070 Club Valentine Sprint. And that's for PSK 31, 40 meters, 80, and 160. And then there's a quick 2-hour CW sprint, the Asia Pacific Spring Sprint for CW. That's just for 20 and 40 meters. And then we have the Dutch Pack Contest, PACC. That is for CW and sideband for 10 meters all the way up to 160. And then we have the OMISS QSO Party. And that is for 10 meters all the way up to 160 on single sideband. And there's a couple of other little tiny contests going on. If you want more information, just open up your web browser to contestcalendar.com. That's one word, and then .com. And click on the 8-day button that's right next to the home button at the top left. And you'll get all the contests coming up for the next 8 days. With that, does anyone have any announcements that they would like to make? Please come now. VE3IUK, Bill, go ahead. Okay, I'm getting wiped out by the local interference here. Mac or anyone, if you could relay, please, I'd appreciate it.
Yep, Bill was just calling me in to give an update on what our plans are for our quarterly activation. So, as we've mentioned before, the group has decided it's more appropriate to move our quarterly activations from the season change date, solstice or equinox, to coincide with the Support Your Parks event. So on the Support Your Parks weekend is when we're going to be scheduling our group activations. Killing two birds with one stone. No birds were harmed in this event. So yes, April 17th, 18th, I think, is the worked all parts for the springtime, and so we'll still be looking for a designated location to get to. There's a number of options out there. Potentially, let's see, we're going to save Christie's for summertime. There's a few parks around that people can still get to, and will be good opportunities for our group to come and go to. So I think that's about it for the time being. Other than that, the usual announcement about Thursday evening, checking in with me on 446.125 at 7 o'clock. But that's just the natural course. Back to you, Charles.
All right, very good. Thanks for the update on the Hamilton POTA group activators, or whatever you want to call it. So thanks. And I see Bill, VE3IUK, has posted on the stream that April 18th and 19th is the Spring Support Your Parks weekend. So one park gets you an award, either to hunt or activate. So don't forget to support your parks. April, geez, that's still got a ways to go for that. But thank you, Bill. All right. Anyone else with any announcements, questions, comments, or check-ins? Please come now.
Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Kilo Zulu.
Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Kilo Zulu. Come on in. How are you?
Chuck, I just turned on the radio. I've been playing with the CW classes over the last little while, trying to get on board with that. Back to you.
Oh, geez, Chris. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have the patience right now. I'd like to, but I know I'm kind of hyper, and my attention gets distracted easy. But you never know. You never know. I might get into that. So good for you. Right on. How you making out? Oh, I think you cut yourself off there, Chris. Again?
Maybe hit the switch too quick on the mic. Yeah, I've been trying with the ARRL files that they have out there on the web, and I've been playing with them. Back to you.
Oh, okay. Well, very good. How long have you been at it?
About 2 months now. It's still a struggle. I'm not doing too badly, but I got about 80% right now so far, so I think I'm doing pretty good. But that's on the slowest speed right now. Back to you.
Oh, very good, very good. I know I just have this burning sensation that once I start doing the CW, I'm going to be hearing dits and dots while I try to fall asleep at night. Just thinking about it. But good for you, Chris, and thank you so much for your check-in. Great signal tonight and good audio.
Appreciate it. I'll be sticking around anyway for a while. Over.
Okay, sounds good, Chris. So we'll clear with VA3 CKZ. Anyone else wishing to check into our net, please come now. All right, look at that. It's almost 9 p.m. It's 8:57 p.m. at the moment. And the temperature here at the airport is -2, or what is that in Fahrenheit there? 30? Somewhere around there. 27? I don't know. Anyways, with that, let's see if we can get into a little bit of trivia. One last call. Any check-ins, comments, or questions, please come now. All right, so we'll go back to our 200 best trivia questions, and we'll start off with some animal trivia. Let me adjust my boom here. There we go. All right, so first question. What don't invertebrates have? What is it that invertebrates don't have? Yeah, it's a little tough one. It's a backbone. Like some people I know. No, they don't have a backbone. And Wade got that right. Way to go, Wade. Okay, here's one for you UK people, if there's any out there. What is the largest carnivore native to the UK? What is the largest carnivore native to the UK? And this is new for me. I didn't know this, but it's the badger. The badger is native to the UK. Look at that, Waxis. That Waxis got it right. It is, in fact, a badger. Did not know that. Way to go. And I think Wade also, but his spelling is perfect as usual. Way to go, Wade and Waxus. All right, next question. What is an adult female sheep called? Waxus, you should know that as well. What is an adult female sheep called?
It's you, Chuck.
Yeah, that's right. Ew. Spelled E-W-E. Very good, Mac. Have you ever eaten sheep before?
Absolutely. I've eaten sheep. I've eaten goat. I've eaten some other things that we won't discuss on the radio.
What's our place to take this far? I'll never find it.
All right, very good. All right, here's an easy one. What do you call animals that can live on land and in water?
Amphibians.
And that is correct. Amphibians can live on land or water. Give me an example, Mac.
Let me see here. You got your turtles and your frogs, and you got your toads and that kind of stuff there. Back to you.
Oh, yeah, don't forget about the alligators. And that's funny, Mac, because that was the first thought that came into my head, because I don't have any examples here on my screen, but the first thing I thought of was turtles. Yeah, I guess that's common. And don't forget the gators and crocs. And, yeah, interesting. Okay, here we go. What is the slowest animal in the world?
Steve updating his ham station.
Oh, I would say that's correct, but that's a different kind of animal. Actually, what I have here, you're correct, but it says here the three-toed sloth. It has 3 toes. I didn't know. There's other kinds of sloth with more or less toes. And Wade, of course, got that right. So, largest carnivore in the UK, eh? I didn't know that. Badgers were native to the UK. Okay, what does a giant panda mainly eat?
Eucalyptus.
Well, that's not what I have here. It says bamboo shoots and leaves. Now, I'm presuming those are the eucalyptus leaves you're talking about there. But apparently they also eat bamboo shoots. Yeah, and Wade also got that right. Very good. Thank you, Bill. Which animal never sleeps? Which animal never sleeps?
Sharks.
I don't know if that's true, but that's not my answer. Try again. The answer I got here is an American bullfrog. Ribbit.
Does he speak French?
As well as the Bugs Bunny frog.
Or Al?
Bonsoir, Monsieur Ribbit.
BE3 DJZ.
All right, I hear a VE3 DJZ checking in. Huey, come on in. How are you?
All right, buddy. How you doing? How's the radio working?
Oh man, I'm having so much fun. It's an awesome radio.
I'm on mine right now. I'm hooked up right now. I got mine working right now. With the stock mic.
Oh, the audio with that stock mic is just great. I've been getting compliments on it for a while now on DX. And so, yeah, you sounded good, Huey.
Yeah, I actually love it, this radio. The battery lasts really, really long. I'm just trying to get used to it still because it's kind of weird, right? But once you get used to it properly, it'll be awesome.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I have yet to take the front off of mine and put the battery on it. I want to wait till the weather breaks, gets a little bit warmer so I can, walk around with it. Maybe go out front or out back and try it. But I haven't charged the battery yet, but you have to attach it to the radio in order to charge it, right?
Yes, and it gives out 6 watts. It gives out 6 watts when it's on full on the battery.
Yeah, and if you attach it to a LifePo battery, you can get 10 watts out of it.
Wow, like I said, it's an amazing radio. I'm still trying to get used to it. But I guess me and you, neighbors, we got the best radios around.
Yep, absolutely. It's, I'd say it's a flagship radio for Yaesu. Mind you, they've got other more expensive ones, but this one is more budget friendly. I mean, I don't want to pay $10,000 for a radio. Thank you.
When you get a chance here, Chuck, sometime, not today, or whenever you get a chance, we should check out the fusion on it back and forth, me and you, see how it sounds.
Absolutely. I've yet to, I think I tried it once, but I recently found out there's a guy that checked in here on YouTube, I think last week or the week before, said he has a repeater that we could go on for C4 FM or a hotspot or whatever. So I'm gonna definitely look into that, and yeah, you and I can do that.
Yeah, no problem, buddy. All right, how's your neck going so far tonight? Pretty busy?
Yes, sir. Got year number 20 for check-ins tonight, so it's been outstanding. We've got a gentleman from the UK who joined us on the YouTube stream, and other new check-ins on the stream there. So it's been great.
Nice. Okay, buddy, I'll let you get back to your regular check-ins and that, but I'll be on the side.
All right, very good. I'm wondering who else was able to hear Huey there come back.
V3IUK.
V3IUK.
I was able to copy Huey, no problem at all. Little baker's fine, but I had it in here, so everything's fine. I hit a bell, and then I woke up very early this morning, so I think I'm going to turn in early tonight, but thanks a lot for doing it.
Okay, Bill. Well, thanks for checking in and sticking around. Always a pleasure, sir. Have a great rest of the evening. We might probably talk to you tomorrow at some point.
Absolutely, Chuck. Thanks a lot. V3IUK.
All right. Well, that's pretty far there, Huey. Bill was able to hear you out in Dundas.
Nice. For 6 watts, it's pretty good.
Yeah, excellent. So you can't get any better than that for a radio check.
All right, thank you, Bill.
You're welcome, Huey.
All right, and I see Matt has joined us on YouTube. VE3 Sierra Mike November. Good evening, Matt. And I see Max Video Drone, a.k.a. Sean, writes that, is your repeater 443-8375 Fusion repeater. That's right. That's the frequency I I just entered into my radio recently. Good evening, Sean. Yeah, I knew it was you this time. But last week I wasn't sure. So very good. Yeah, we'll have to try that. 443-8375 there, Huey, if you're listening. Port credit. Oh, thank you. So happy with the new radio there. I thought I've only got it on the single display. It displays it's a full duplex dual band radio. But whenever I do, last week I think when I had the ZOE repeater showing as well as this frequency on the other side, somebody was trying to key up the ZOE repeater, so I figured I'd just display one screen tonight. All right, with that, let's see who else is out there would like to check into the AREG net. This is Chuck in Hamilton, Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Juliet Zulu.
VE3 SMN.
Hey, there he is. VE3 Sierra Mike November. Matt, come on in.
Thanks, Chuck. Hello, everyone on net and on the stream from far, far away tonight. Pleasure to be here. I'm sorry I'm a little late getting to the party tonight, but here I am nonetheless, ready to enjoy what's left of the evening.
So you're just joining us now. Where you been?
Well, in the car, but had a carload of people to drop off, and it was loud in there. Bunch of kids, you know. Had to do the rounds tonight. My daughter had a school project, and all her friends are here, so I was been in the car driving them home and running a couple errands, and wasn't the conditions weren't quite right for listening to the radio, unfortunately. But here I am.
Yeah, absolutely. Very good. And next question. How about the phone? What's going on with the phone?
Well, if you noticed by my proper YouTube check-in tonight with my call sign, we are back up and running. Got a new phone, got an iPhone 14 now instead of the 11. I did end up losing 1 year worth of data, so photos, everything from Christmas, well, it was the biggest loss, but pictures for the last year for everything, and contacts, anything I've added to the phone in the last year, which unfortunately is a lot of ham radio stuff, contacts and details and notes and such, all gone, but nonetheless we're back on with a permanent phone now and just recuperating everything else.
There you go. There's a big load off your mind there. Yes, I did notice with your proper call sign, so that's what prompted me to ask you there, Matt. So I'm glad you'll eventually get all the info you need back in there.
Yeah, you got it, Chuck. Yes, one load off the mind. You got that right. It's nice to have that not lingering anymore and sorted out. Chuck, I'll let you carry on with the net and get back to your check-ins and all the fun stuff to come. VE3 SMN, I'll be here listening. By the way, Huey, whatever you're using tonight, man, I don't think I've ever heard you sound so good on the airwaves. It was fantastic.
Yeah, I'm new to the new Yaesu FTX10, XTX1, the same one Chuck has. But he is the 100-watt version. I just have the mobile.
Ah, right on. I missed that part. That's fantastic. Sounding great.
Thank you very much.
Okay, very good then, Matt and Huey. So thanks again for checking in, Matt. And let's see, who else is out there would like to check into the longest running simplex net in the Hamilton, Ontario and surrounding area. Who else would like to check in? Please come now. All right, let's go back to our trivia. We're in the animal kingdom at the moment, and the last question was which animal never sleeps? And it's the American bullfrog. And I'd like to welcome Jesse. I'm not sure if Jesse has a call sign, but welcome to our net. We're here every Wednesday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Time, here from Hamilton, Ontario. At the western tip of Lake Ontario is where Hamilton is. All right, so let's continue on. Okay, Jesse says call sign, no HF radio. Can you give us your call sign so I can actually add you to my log? Thank you. Now, what shape is a wombat's poop? What shape is a wombat poop? All right then, thank you, Jesse. Whiskey 2, Juliet Delta Charlie. So I will add you to the log actually right now. JDC. W2JDC. All right. Thank you, Jesse. All right, and the correct answer is square poop. A wombat has square poop. Imagine that. Actually, it says square slash cubed. Well, that's like goose poop is little round pellets. And rabbits also, I think, have little pellets. Anyways. Okay. Where does a dog sweat from? Next question. Where does a dog sweat from? Wade says the wombat square poop must be uncomfortable to pass. Hey, maybe they've got square shaped intestines. Ever think of that? All right, so a dog sweats from its paws. Larry got that right. The paw pads underneath, that's where they sweat from. What are male turkeys called?
Dinner?
Male turkeys are actually called gobblers. You guys are funny. Which flightless bird is from New Zealand? Which flightless bird is from New Zealand? The kiwi, of course. The kiwi. Does it fly? Oh, never knew that. All right. Let's go back to sweating. What color is a hippo's sweat? What color is a hippo's sweat?
It's red, I think. Looks like blood.
That's pretty good, Mac. It says here reddish/pink. So you are correct. What is the only mammal that cannot jump?
An elephant.
Oh, we're going to have to give you a buzzer button there, Mac. No, the kind you get on the game shows there, the button they have to push.
The only button I have here is it's, what is that, the Staples one. That was easy.
Oh, the easy button, yeah. All right. Hey, what color is a polar bear's skin? What color is a polar bear's skin? Boy, Wade is pretty quick there.
Strangely enough, it's black.
Absolutely. The fur is white, but the skin underneath is black. Correct. You got that right, and so did Wade and Larry, VE3LBI. Oh, that's easy. What animal species has the largest eyes? And now think about this one. It's not necessarily on land. What animal species has the largest eyes?
That would be a whale.
My girlfriend.
Octopus.
All right, well, who said octopus?
DE3EGE, it's Mike, and the only reason I know that is because I learned it from you.
Well, Mike, welcome to the net. Let me add you to my growing logbook here, VE3EGE, and the actual answer is a colossal squid. So that's the answer I have, but very good.
That's a lot of calamari.
Did we say eye or eyes? How many do they have?
Yeah, I always thought it was one. I'm not sure. I always thought it was one eye. I know that they got that one big beak. You don't want to be near that. All right, so how many hearts does an octopus have?
2.
Do I hear 3? Three is the correct answer. An octopus has 3 hearts. Yeah. And each arm of an octopus can be independently operated. I think they each have a brain. Yeah, they got 3 hearts and I don't know, 7 brains or something. Crazy. All right, we're getting near the end here. What continent is the capybara native to? You guys know what a capybara is?
It's going to be Australia?
Australia.
The capybara is native to South America, known as the largest largest rodent in the world.
The largest rat is resident in the United States, and it's occupying the Oval Office.
Glad you said it. Okay. What's the name of the largest snake in the world?
Ditto.
Same answer. Okay. The anaconda. Way to go, Wade. That is correct. Boy, you guys are good. All right. Pop culture. I don't know if I want to do that one. Let's move on to some other subject here. Give me a second.
Take 2, they're small.
What year was Netflix founded? It was founded right after they killed Blockbuster. What did they start renting out. They were renting out something before they went into the movies there. Anyways, the answer is 1997. Wade might be thinking of the iPhone. Who directed the movie Reservoir Dogs? You guys never watched the Reservoir Dogs? Oh, great movie. Quentin Tarantino directed that movie. All right, let's move on to, Mr. Pink. That's right. Let's move on to some geography now. And let's see how many countries are in Europe. Officially, how many countries are in Europe? Take a guess. Any guess. Nobody knows, nobody cares, nobody wants to guess. We have 50 countries in Europe. Which state of the USA has the Union Jack on its flag? Which U.S. state has the Union Jack, or the British flag, on its flag? Believe it or not, it's Hawaii.
Buck, if you have the Europass, can you see 49 states in one day?
Oh, I don't know about one day. Maybe if you're on a bullet train that like they have in Japan. Geez, I don't know how many. If you were to take the train, gosh, I remember back in high school there, I knew some schoolmates that did that. They went backpacking through Europe. Back then, it was a lot safer to do so.
There's a reason why we have big vehicles in this country. It's so massive. They could, their countries are small. They can see a couple in one day on a train, right?
Oh yeah, you could go through several countries on a train in one day for sure. That's a good question for Google. How many countries can you go through on a train in one day? Should check that out. All right, next, which river flows through the famous Grand Canyon?
Colorado River?
Absolutely correct. The Colorado River. In which U.S. city is the National Cowboy and Western Heritage Museum? Which U.S. city has the National Cowboy and Western Heritage Museum? Think of cowboy country now. That would be Oklahoma City. What is the national flower of Japan? I love it when those come out. The cherry blossom, actually, is the national flower of Japan, and I love it when they bloom. Yeah, around here we have lilacs that bloom in the early spring. I love the smell of lilac. So very good, Wade. You got that right. Cherry blossoms. Remember that candy, cherry blossom? I think that's what it's called. From Lowney's. It was a giant chocolate covered cherry. Remember that? I love those.
Yes, and it was just discontinued. I was going to say it, Chuck, when you said cherry blossom. They just discontinued it. Matt Hayes was going off about it on the radio.
Oh, man, and they're hard to find now. Never mind. And Mike, stand by one. There was someone else that keyed up with you I didn't hear.
Do you know how they get all that cherry goodness inside the chocolate?
I don't know, the same way that you get the caramel inside a caramel bar?
Not quite. Actually, they have to freeze the cherry in the juices, and then they drop it in, similar to the caramel process. So it's not until after they thaw everything out that the cherry actually produces all that juice and stuff. So they have to create the cherry blossom and then pack it, and they have a time period where all the juices start to come out of the cherry. So it's a process where it sits in stasis for about 3 to 4 weeks.
Blooms.
Ah, didn't know that. Interesting. Now my childhood wonderment has been answered. My childhood question. How do they get that in there? Very good, Mac.
Now we all want one.
Yeah, and they're discontinued. Huh. That sucks.
That's all right. Just get to work in your kitchen. A bottle of maraschino cherries and start melting your own dark chocolate.
All right, so with that, I'm going to put a pin in the trivia for tonight. Thank you all so much for playing along. I hope you guys were entertained as well as educated a little bit. And so it's time now to move on to On This Day in History. And so let me switch over here. And we are at, on this day, week 261. And we always start with today's famous birthdays. And today, we start with a very famous Thomas Edison, born on this day, February 11th, 1847. We all know Thomas Edison as an American inventor of the light bulb, the phonograph, and the motion picture camera. And he was born in Milan, Ohio. All right, next, born in 1881, is Arthur Davison, an American businessman and co-founder of the Harley-Davidson Motor Company, born in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Now, Arthur Davison's name has no D in it. The Davidson in Harley-Davidson was different spelling than his name. So I guess it was catchier to say Davidson. And he died in 1950. But next, born in 1894, is Isaac Kolthoff. Kolthoff. He was a Dutch analytical chemist who developed cold process for producing synthetic rubber. And he died in 1993. He was born in the Netherlands. Next, Lucille Randon was born in 1904. She's the second oldest French supercentenarian and oldest living nun ever recorded at 118 years, 340 days. Born in France, and she just passed away in 2023. Next, Eva Gabor was born on this day in 1919. She was a Hungarian-born American actress that you might have seen on Green Acres. Green Acres is a place for me. She was a comedian, a singer, a socialite, and she was born in Budapest, Hungary. Died in 1995. And she was married 5 times. She has a famous sister named Zsa Gabor.
Eva.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Not Eva Gabor?
I was just talking about Eva Gabor and saying she had a sister named Zsa. Eva Gabor was the one on Green Acres.
But yeah, she was good, that one.
Yeah. I thought they were twins. Oh, well. Next, born in 1920, Farouk I, the last king of Egypt. Born in the Cairo Palace in Egypt. Died in 1965. The last king of Egypt. Leslie Nielsen was born on this day in 1926. A Canadian actor. You might remember him from Naked Gun and all those other spoof movies. Born in Regina, Saskatchewan.
And I heard on the radio today that he has an inscription on his tombstone that says, "Let her rip."
Oh, geez, that's funny. And he passed away in 2010, by the way. Next, we've got Mary Quant. That's Quant, born on this day in 1934, passing away in 2023. She was an English fashion designer and a 1960s fashion icon who popularized the miniskirt and the mod look. She was born in London. Next, Tina Louise was born on this day in 1934. We all know her as Miss Ginger on Gilligan's Island. She was born in New York City, and she's still alive, according to this. Wow, she must be an old lady now. Wow, never realized. Burt Reynolds was born on this day, 1936, passing away in 2018. We all know Burt Reynolds as an American actor. I think his best movie ever was Deliverance. And, of course, most of the other movies that he made were comedies, but he made a few where he was a bootlegging bootlegger driver. But Deliverance, to me, my opinion, was his best movie. All right, next, born in 1948 on this day, Lynn Goldsmith. She was an American photographer, filmmaker, recording artist, and album cover designer for the bands Grand Funk Railroad, Patti Smith, Frank Zappa, and Paul Simon. She did the album cover designs for those artists. She was born in Detroit, Michigan. Sheryl Crow turns 64 today. Born in 1962, an American Grammy Award-winning singer-songwriter. Born in Kennett, Missouri. Next, born in 1964, Ken Shamrock. The man once called the world's most dangerous man. He's an American martial artist born in Macon, Georgia. And I believe he was on the very first UFC televised event, UFC 1. Ken Shamrock, turning 62 today. Also born in 1964, Sarah Palin, an American politician who was governor of Alaska and also a TV commentator. Born in Sandpoint, Idaho, Sarah Palin. And finally on my list for famous people born on this day is none other than Jennifer Aniston, turning 57 today, and boy, she's still hot looking. Born in 1969, she's an American actress. She was known as Rachel Green on the Friends TV series, born in Los Angeles, California. That's it for the birthdays. Any questions, comments, or check-ins, any late check-ins for tonight's net, please come now. Who died today in history now? We go all the way back to 1868 with Léon Foucault, French physicist whose pendulum proved that the Earth rotates. And he was 48 when he died in 1868. So his pendulum proved that the Earth rotates. Next, we go to 1899, and Mr. George Morgan passes away as the first English motorist to die in a motor accident. George Morgan in 1899. In 1911, Albert Solomon Anselm von Rothschild, an Austrian banker and member of the Rothschild banking family of Austria. He is 66. Now, the patriarch of the von Rothschild family had 5 sons, and he sent his 5 sons out to different major cities in Europe to establish the banking, the Rothschild banks. And you want to talk about money, the Rothschilds are right up there as people that are more than likely have had a say in how the world economy goes. Very rich and powerful family. Next, we have Bess Houdini, passing away in 1943. Bess Houdini was an American-German stage assistant and wife of Harry Houdini, and she dies from a heart attack at the age of 67. Whitney Houston passed away on this day in 2012. Dies from an accidental bathtub drowning at the age of 48. What they don't say here is that she was a major drug addict, and probably that contributed to her death. Anyways, finally on my list here of famous people passing away on this day, in 2013, Rick Huxley, a British rock guitarist with the Dave Clark 5 band. Remember the song I'm Glad All Over? He dies from emphysema at the age of 72. Once again, any questions, comments, or check-ins, please come now. Thanks, Bobby Brown. All right, today in history, we go all the way back to 660 BC. And that is the traditional date for the founding of Japan by Emperor Jimmu. Thanks for that, Sean. Yep, probably right. So in 660 BC, Japan was united and founded by Emperor Jimmu. Let's go way, way ahead of that date to 1809. And we have an American inventor named Robert Fulton who patents the steamboat. Let's go to 1854. For the first time, coal gas is used to light major streets in San Francisco. Now, 1854 is only a few years after the big gold rush of 1849. So San Francisco was growing by the day, and they used coal gas to light major streets in San Francisco. 1929, Vatican City, the world's smallest country, becomes an enclave of Rome. 1942, on this day, Archie comic book debuts. Wow. I didn't know they went back that far. Man, I used to read Archie comics all the time, every day. Those were one of my favorite comics to read back in the day. 1963 now. American chef Julia Child's show, The French Chef, premieres on WGBH in Boston, one of the first cooking shows in the United States. Julia Child. A year later, in 1964, the Beatles' first concert appearance in the U.S. is at the Washington Coliseum in Washington, D.C. Speaking of Coliseums, in 1968, Madison Square Garden III, I didn't know they had three of them. So Madison Square Garden 3 closes and Madison Square Garden 4 opens. This is in 1968. In 1970, Japan becomes the fourth nation to put a satellite in orbit, and it was called the Ohsumi, Ohsumi. 1971, Montréal Canadien Jean Béliveau scores his 500th NHL goal. I actually think I saw him do that live back in 1971. Jean Béliveau was a great hockey player. All right, let's go to a record now. In 1977, we have a 20.2 kilogram lobster caught off Nova Scotia, the heaviest known crustacean. And 20.2 kilograms equals 44.5 pounds. Geez, how do you fit that in a tank at the restaurant? Yeah, I'll take the big one.
I hate to see the price on that.
Yeah, you better bring you probably need a bank loan. That'll be a big burp in the wallet. All right, get this. In 1998, KVBC-FM Las Vegas offers Monica Lewinsky $5 million for an exclusive tell-all, and she ignores the request, decides not to. Well, let's face it, Bill Clinton probably gave her more than that to stay quiet.
A lifetime supply of cigars.
Rolled on the thigh of a Cuban virgin. All right. In 1999, Pluto moves further away from the sun than Neptune, regaining its status as solar system's outermost planet, a title it will retain for 228 years. But sadly, Pluto is no longer a planet.
He's just a dog.
Yeah, yeah. Good old Pluto. Very good, Mac. That was funny. All right, in 2006, U.S. Vice President Dick Cheney accidentally shoots and injures his hunting partner, Harry Whittington, while on a quail hunt on a ranch in Texas. I remember that. That's funny right there. That's why you don't keep your finger on the trigger unless you're ready to shoot. Dumbass. That's funny right there, Wade. Yeah, accidentally. Yeah, okay. All right, in 2015 now, Francesco Schettino, captain of the Costa Concordia that ran aground in 2012, remember that? Is convicted of manslaughter and sentenced to 16 years in jail. Man, that was the captain who abandoned ship with people needing help and drowning, and he was seen on land, and of course they threw the book at him. Good. I'm glad. Yeah, that's right, Wade. He tried to get off the ship. Actually, he did get off the ship before everyone else. So, so much for the captain being the last one off the boat. Yep, they should have gave him 20 years, not 16. All right, a year later in 2016, the discovery of gravitational waves through a collision of two black holes is announced by physicists from the Laser Interferometer Gravitational Wave Observatory, or as they call it, LIGO. And in 2020, snow falls in Baghdad, Iraq, for only the second time in a century. I remember earlier when I spoke about the oldest nun in the world? Well, in 21, we've got the world's second oldest person, French nun Sister Andrée, celebrates her 117th birthday after surviving COVID-19 in Toulon, France. And I believe that's it for On This Day. Thank you all so much for bearing with me and listening to me read off all this information. I hope you enjoyed it. And with that, before I start the 7-3 round, do we have any comments, questions, or late check-ins for tonight's net? Please come now. All right, at the very top, we've got Vern, VA3 CRF. Are you there, Vern? All right, next we've got Rick, VE3 Bravo Kilowatt. Victor Echo 3 Papa Delta Lima. VE3 Bravo November Whiskey. Bill, are you around?
VE3 BMW Portable. You get a copy?
Absolutely. Got a great copy. Bill, come on in.
Yeah, going to do a little errand there for the last minute there. It's probably the lottery time, so the lottery's done. So I'm just up here at King and Parkdale. So I grabbed the handheld with me and catch the last second or two.
All right. Well, you're the first person who's responded so far for the my 73 last call of the night. So thanks for sticking around as much as you did, Bill. Always appreciate it. And I look forward to talking to you again next week or even sooner. Take care. Have a great rest of the week, my friend.
Yeah, it's 7-3, and yeah, we'll be around. I usually monitor the frequency in the shack anyway, so if you're bored, just throw a call out there and see them around. Anyway, back to you, and well, it's back on that. The 3 BMW portable will be clear.
All right, Bill. Yeah, I usually monitor this frequency throughout the day, most of the time, and sometimes I give my call out. So yeah, I'll have to do it more often. Thanks again, Bill. And next is another Bill, VE3 India Uniform Kilowatt. Are you still around, Bill? I think you said good night earlier. All right, that brings me to Mac, VA3 IMW.
Very good. Great net as usual. Much as expected. Looking forward to hearing from everybody tomorrow night on 446-125 at 7 p.m. Thanks again. PA3IMW 73.
Okay, Mac. Thank you all so much, thank you so much for joining me tonight and helping out with relays and such. And I look forward to checking in with you tomorrow night at 7 p.m. on 446.125 at 7 p.m. And I want to say goodnight to everyone who's leaving us on YouTube. Thank you all so much for checking in and sticking around. I see Michael Snake is taking off, and so take care, and come back next week and join me. All right, next is Wade, VA3 November Charlie Alpha.
VA3 CJZ, VA3 NCA. Good evening, Chuck. Thanks for running it as always. A great way to spend a Wednesday. Yeah, we got a regular week here, so I think it's your garbage night. Mine was this morning, so that's how I know. Anyways, thanks again for doing it. Always a pleasure. Always a good way to spend a Wednesday. Thanks again. VA3 NCA, back to you.
All right, Wade. Thanks so much for joining me and throwing some funnies there on the YouTube stream. Always a pleasure and great participation. So have a great rest of the week. Only 2 more sleeps until Friday. And so next we got Wayne on the YouTube stream there, VA3 FMB. Thanks for checking in, Wade. Always appreciated. And Guy from Ottawa. Thank you, Guy, for joining us. You take care and say hi to the family for me. And have a great rest of the week. And then we have Albert, VA3 Bravo Tango from snowy, cold Barrie, Ontario, who checked in. Thanks, Albert. Have a great rest of the week. We'll chat with you on the weekend when you come back home. And then we have Steve, VE3 Alpha Hotel Fox. Are you still there, Steve? How about Andy, VE3 Alpha Hotel Oscar? A VE3 LBI, Larry.
Still here, Chuck. Thanks for doing it tonight. Nobody was listening along there, and I'll say 7-3, everybody. VE3 LBI.
All right, Larry. Thanks so much for checking in and sticking around. Have a great rest of the evening. Look forward to checking in with you this Friday at 8 p.m. on the VE3 ZOE repeater 443075 at 8 p.m. on Friday. Take care, Larry. Next, we've got Steve, Victor Alpha 3, November Fox Golf. And then we had VA3 Mike Delta November, Mike Snake. Thanks for checking in on YouTube. And so is Al, VA3 ALU. And then we've got Max Videodrome. Sean, VE3 FNI. Thanks. And how about Chris, VA3 Charlie Kilo Zulu?
Yeah, still here, Chuck. Thanks a lot for tonight. I have been listening along but haven't been able to participate. I've been dealing with a pop-up problem on my computer all night. So, 73s, have a great one, okay? Take care. VA3 CKZ clear.
All right, Chris. Well, thanks for sticking around and listening. Hope you enjoyed it. And a pleasure as always. We'll talk to you down the log. And good luck with your computer issues. They can be fussy. Okay, next, who do we got next? We've got Huey, VE3 DJZ. Huey.
Hey, Chuck, I'm still here. Hey, my battery's power is still full strength here, man. The last 3 hours is full strength still.
Yeah, man. Right on, right on. Apparently, they last a super long time, much, much longer than the ICOM 705 battery. And I think it says 9 hours you can get out of it.
Well, I love it, this radio. Hey, when you get a chance at the end of the night, you want to go to C4FM and try it out?
Well, if not tonight, then maybe tomorrow, Huey, because I've got to collect all my garbage. I got to take a short break and so on. But yeah, if not tonight, then tomorrow at some point.
No problem, no problem. How's my audio? I turn it up a little louder. Is it louder?
Yeah, we are very close. It's hard to determine that clearly, but yeah, your audio is great.
All right, Chuck. Like I said, that it's always fun. Thank you for doing it. It's always good to listen to it. You take care, and we'll talk to you soon. I'll give you a call tomorrow on the frequency tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll try calling you here on the frequency, or I can always send you a message on Messenger. So, right on. Yeah, I can't wait to try it out. All right, Huey, thanks a bunch for sticking around and checking in. Next, let's go to Matt, VE3 Sierra Mike November.
Thanks, Chuck. Great net as usual. Sorry I was late to the party, but I enjoyed it nonetheless. 7-3 to everyone listening online and on the airwaves, and we'll catch you next time. VE3SMN. Back to you, Chuck.
All right, Matt. Hey, by the way, before you go, what kind of phone did you get?
The new one is an iPhone 14 Plus.
Oh, yeah. Right on. God, I heard now they've got 17, I think, right?
Yeah, that's the latest and greatest. My son has a 17 Pro. It's pretty impressive.
17 Pro Max, that's what I got.
Now, do they come out with new features every time an iPhone comes out?
Yeah, there's usually always something new. I think the biggest thing is processor speed and the screen, and then the quality of the camera. There's probably a lot of other things too, but usually those are the big ones.
ISSO, the software there, Chuck, to keep updating it and add new features to it, and it can get you more variety. So Apple's been pretty good with everybody, and now the battery lasts almost a week for one charge. Believe that or not, 1 week it lasts.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, because they keep coming out with these phones all the time, so. All right, very good. All right, we have, thanks, Huey. We've got somebody checking in on YouTube from Owen Sound. Good evening and welcome. I don't have a name or a call sign. It just says at 1134506. Welcome, and join us again next week at 8 p.m. right here on YouTube. And so, thanks. Let's see. Last we've got Mike, VE3EGE. You there, Mike?
Yes, I'm still hanging in there. 73s. Thanks for another enjoyable half hour or two. I just caught up with you guys, but thanks a lot, and hopefully catch up with you next week.
Okay, very good, Mike. Thanks a bunch for joining me, and hope you had a good time. And next, or last, is Jesse, our YouTube check-in, Whiskey 2 Juliet Delta Charlie from New York. Thanks for joining us, Jesse. And as I mentioned, we'll be back here next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. This is Victor Alpha 3 Charlie Juliet Zulu, closing the net until next week. Stay safe. Stay warm, and be kind to one another. This is VA3 CJZ Chuck in Hamilton saying good night, all.